I hope this works. So I was supposed to do a Q&A video like forever ago, and I never did it because motivation was very rocky. So I'm just gonna do it now. I'm not even gonna edit this. Okay, first off, why did you start streaming? I was bored. I wanted to document my experience in Celeste Summit. So I just decided what better way to do it than with a stream, with my commentary. And a fun fact, the reason why I felt motivated to stream, because I didn't actually really like my voice that much, I was watching Parrot Dash's videos. It made me realize, wait, my accent, my inability to pronounce R's doesn't really matter. Yeah. What's your favorite albums? Beach House's Depression Cherry, Spirit Phone Lemon Demon, View Monster Lemon Demon. What was it called? Fake Fox by Plastic Squeezebox. Is there anything else? I don't really listen to full albums that much. Yeah, Paper Alibis by Yonka Gore. And I guess every single one of the 31 Minutos albums. Just because they're kind of silly and have songs I like. And voice lines for some reason. What's your favorite type of cheese? I'm a mozzarella guy. I don't really like cheese that much, actually. And there's some exceptions. I like shredded cheese, I like melted cheese. You would not catch me dead eating camembert and blue cheese and then one of the maggots. That's the thing. People eat maggot-filled cheese. Sorry you had to learn this way. What's the most good-looking instrument? I don't really know. All of them look pretty nice. The easiest one to draw, though, I guess would be... Nope, they're all stupid hard to draw, so... What's a habit that you used to do or still do? I walk on my toes, I stim a lot, but that's because I'm autistic. I draw on any available surface. You give me a tissue, I don't have anything else to draw on, I will draw on the tissue. Yeah, that's about it. What's your favorite school lunch you got? Okay, so in Poland, or at least in the schools that I go to, or went to, or the schools I've been to in my life, I don't get school lunches. Like, out of the ones I bring to school once, my mom made me really good onigiri with red bean paste once. It's just because my brother wanted onigiri, and there was one in the fridge left over. I really like that one, and I hope my mom makes it one day. It was really good. Made me like onigiri. There's one or many of your favorite places to... Oh wait, skip one. What's your opinion on birthday parties? I don't like parties, but that's because I have social anxiety. They're neat. I just feel... I get worried that I'm gonna make it about myself, or I'm not gonna enjoy the company of people. And that's just lob issues. There's one or many of your favorite places to go. There's this super big shopping mall in my town. I'm not gonna dox myself, but I like going there, especially when I have money I can just spend on something I like, something I can splurge. I like going to shops when I have money to splurge. It's fun. I say as I stare at the small gonk on my desk. You will not know what a small gonk is. Sorry, gang. I also, when it comes to restaurants, I like pashibu. How do I pronounce this? Pashibus. It's a Polish thing. I also really like going to beaches, though I don't go to them that often. Like maybe once a year on vacation. But I really like beaches. And do you have a favorite or multiple favorite sea creatures? Oh boy, do not get me started. Uh, Ones I can name off the top of my head: the firework jellyfish, the radiant sea urchin, uh, so long the brittle starfish. I like ribbon eels. I like lobsters, obviously. I like nudibranchs, a lot of them. My favorite being the lettuce nudibranch. Yeah, sea bunnies are overrated. I like octopi. I like a lot of sea creatures, but those are my favorites. I'm gonna leave that one for the end. Are you ever planning on getting a better mic? No. The zombie mic will live on until it doesn't live anymore. I mean, that's why it's called the zombie mic. It was supposed to be replaced forever ago, but I just decided, nah, duct tape. Because the hinge broke. As long as the zombie mic lives, I'm not replacing it. I'm only replacing it if it just genuinely stops working. And blah blah blah. And the second one I'm skipping because, yeah. Third, will we get a Minecraft stream? Maybe. Will we get a Fortnite stream? No. And will we get a speedrun stream? A speedrun 4, I don't really know. The game on Roblox. I'm not sure if I'll stream it considering I already... Did I beat it? I think I did. But a stream where I speedrun a game... Maybe I'll try Angel Cat Sugar speedruns again when I figure out Life Split. Yeah, how did you come up with the name Lobs? What's it called? Aerodynamics of a Lobster by Tunatainment. I just, a few years ago, I thought it was the funniest shit ever. And I branded myself around lobsters. It's just kind of stuck. Is Block Party a good band? I've never heard of Block Party. I remember when I was initially recording my answers for the Q&A, I checked out a little bit of Block Party's music. It's not my type. It's good, but it's not my type. Will you ever do a Hollow Knight stream? 6 months ago. Maybe I'll continue it later. And now, Lopsyverse. Question asked by my good friend Ruffles about my OC world. Does a planet need life for there to be a god directing it? No. A planet needs a god for there to be life on it. Because that's how mothers work. Mothers are automatically assigned to a planet. It's like super rare to not have a planet without a mother. It's quite the opposite. You can't have life develop on a planet without a mother nurturing it. Dog, please leave me alone. Dog. Are there offshoots of a planet that has life but doesn't have a god directing it? By chance, maybe. There is one planet that I haven't named. The one that Merge is from, and Ripley, and the mother is Rounds, and Rounds is just completely absent for unknown reasons. But it was there when the planet was being, like, developed. It just fucked off at some point. Are the gods necessary for the planet's development? I already said yes. You can't have a life of plant. You can't have life on a planet without a mother. Are the gods created by Mosey or someone else? Mothers come from a dimension called the Mother Dimension. Theoretically, they're brought to our universe by Mosey, because Mosey creates a planet and a mother is dragged out of the Mother Dimension to nurture it. But she's not like directly responsible for creating them. Also, what's your favorite character you've made recently? It's sorry, dog. I need to look at Lopsyverse again. I like every character in another Sea World I have. Tony and the Dragon's Horde. So that includes Tony, Moni, and the Scout. And Phony. But when it comes to Lopsyverse, I like the two gods. I like Mosey and Stella. I like Boom, because they're fun to write. Thanks for your excellent commentary, dog. I like Rue a lot. I like her design, and I like what comes out of his whole thing, influencing every Homerian's decision. Dog, leave me alone. Dog, I'm busy. My dog is being very annoying right now. I like Detective Mannykins. I haven't shown you guys Detective Manny, but Mannykins is awesome. I love Manny. I also like the Lopsyversian Mailman. I should draw these guys. Hang on, okay. What did I mention again? Okay. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get very quick scribbles of my favorites. This is Mosey. They're the god of creation. They go by any pronouns, and they're responsible for creating planets, creating like stars and stuff. Anything that's in space, they can create it. And the god of destruction is Stella. They also go by any pronouns. I'm just using they because I don't feel like switching through like 50 different pronouns right now. Yeah, they're the god of destruction. They can create black holes and remove planets by any means that necessary. And I need to get in better position. Oh. And they mainly remove planets when they're either completely useless and made in excess, or to punish a mother, because developing life on your planet is like bragging rights for mothers. And a mother called Angles exploited this. Really didn't give much of a crap about his planet, CZ, until he was generally just very mean and selfish and annoying, and Stella got fed up with him and decided to try and make him feel remorse by casting a plague on the entire civilization and all fauna on CZ. And Angles was just like, oh freak. Ah, well, I'm gonna make one Cesian. Dogs drink too much water, sorry. I'm gonna make this one easy and immortal so that I still theoretically have life on my planet. And yeah, so Stella can cast plagues and cause other misfortune and destroy plants and stuff. What did I mention again after that? Oh yeah, Rue. I'm not sure if I'm gonna draw her too well at this scale. I realize this is like probably the first time most of the people who are gonna watch this video see any of my OCs, so I'm trying to explain as best as I can. If someone comes home right now, I'm gonna be so mad. Rue is a human, though he may not look like it. He and she pronouns. He's French. He arrived on Homar, which is the main planet that most of my OCs live on. It's like a clone of Earth, with some weird, silly properties. And that humans discovered and decided to move to. Because Earth sucks. And Rue was one of the like normal human civilians that didn't have like a personal There are 3 ways to get to Homar. There's personal ships where a space crew can just go to Homar on their own accord. There's research ships where a group of researchers and scientists go to Homar to study it. And there's public transport ships, which just, you're a human, you want to go to Homar, come in. Six people a pop. 6 people can fit on one ship. And Rue went to Homar on that public transport ship just because he wanted to. Rue was a very fun, loving guy, very chatty, made lots of friends. French. And she got on Homar. She led quite a good life on Homar, and then the scientist, that is literally her name, broke into his house and used the magical Homar chemical on her, which is a chemical that can give things human-like conscience, sapience, intelligence, I don't know what it's called, and can morph them into a more human form, or it can also allow for making artificial creatures. And so the scientists used that magical Homar chemical on Rue and turned him into a wheel person. And everything was okay until Rue realized that she now influences the choices of every single... Or, well, no, she didn't know it's every single person on Homar. Rue was like, it's so weird that everything I think, everyone else seems to also be thinking, like... Like, oh, I'm happy. Why is everyone making happy choices? That's kind of weird. I'm angry. Why is everyone making angry choices? My mind's drawing a blank. Why is everyone unable to decide? And it kind of got to his head, and I'm gonna leave the story there. If you wanted to learn more, hit me up on Tumblr. Okay, what's next? The Lobsiversian mailman, as I call him. kind of yapped too long about Rue. Looks stupid as hell. There really isn't much to say about Lobsy and Mailman, other than they do not talk at all and no one knows their name because they don't talk at all and refuse to share it through writing. But yeah, the Lobsy Mailman, as the name implies, can deliver mail all across Lobsyverse, so to every planet, to every galaxy. Yeah. The only planet they can't ship to or from is CZ because, well, CZ still has the living plague on it, and, you know, they don't really want to die, as one would expect. And, Detective Manny. God, I suck at drawing Manny. It's gonna take me a bit. Insane Clown Posse should not be playing on in my head right now. Okay. Manny Kills is a mannequin, as his name implies. Oh wait, there, fuck. Sorry. As the name implies. Animated with the magical Homer chemical. They do not have a head, and they decided that since there's so much crime on Homer, or well, no, there isn't. Is there much crime? I don't know. Homer is a very lawless planet. No one really does anything about all the thefts and murders and arson and whatever other crimes going on. And Mannequins decided, no, that just won't do. We kind of need to do something about the crime here. And so they became a detective, and now they try to catch all the criminals. They can't talk, they can't see. They have to get a feel for their surroundings through a touch and, yeah, basically just touch and hearing. But they can, with the Homer chemical, they can kind of feel their surroundings, kind of like a very, very blurry and vague vision. Yeah, they're a detective, but they're also kind of a failure. They have never stopped a single crime from happening. But they are the only one who's bothering to do anything about the crime on Homer. Do I have any other OCs I really want to show off? No, I might as well just draw the scientists since I already brought them up. I'm talking about Rue. character design. I'm trying to really capture the colorness if I just bring out Ibis paint. Oh, so this is the scientist. They were also human once. Until they... Okay, they were always kind of after Rocker. And when they moved to Homar, when everyone on the scientist crew found out about magical Homar chemical and some of its capabilities, it was like, they were like, holy crap, this is so baller. They started studying it privately and found out it can do so much more than just turn people into animals, because that's what the scientists were doing with it. They found out how to make creatures. A little, kind of sometimes similar to stuffed animals. Organisms synthesized with the magical Homer chemical. This thing right here is the first creature ever made on Homer with the magical Homer chemical. They don't have a name, they just go by the scientist's hat, or hat for short. Yeah, the scientist is kind of like a mad scientist, except instead of like making weapons of mass destruction, they just make creatures, oversaturate the world with them. And experiment on people sometimes, as seen with Rue. Thanks, dog. It's just, why did my mom not take off your sweater? And yeah, morally dubious. And a little scary, maybe. But also very fun and chaotic and stuff. And I might as well just bring her up too. This is great. To me, she's kind of an offshoot of the scientist. She is also a mad scientist, but she's a creature, and she's like very fixated on making potions that make random effects happen. And sometimes force feeding them to people. And I call her a creature girl. She can't really say anything outside of like creature noises like yeah. I should stop talking about my OCs. This is getting too... I'm pretty sure like half of what I just recorded... Oh, I moved through. Pretty sure half of what I just recorded is my OCs. Yeah, those are my favorite characters I've made, I think. And if you want to learn more, I have so much information I could share. I think I'm just gonna leave it here. I'm sorry for not getting the Q&A out earlier. and bye. Have a good day.